Good day, human Latiosites. This is LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. So, let's continue. The final chapter, an end to beginnings. Last time we took on dark matter once and for all. This time we're going to see what happens now that we've saved the world. Oof. Chikorita, are you okay? Where are we? Huh? Isn't this... Eric, wake up! Hurry! Wait, it can't be. Eric, don't go! Don't go into the light, Eric! Don't worry, I'm not dying. Eric, thank goodness! You had me worried there. Chikorita. But where are we? Just look, Eric! Is that... Looks like the Tree of Life is back. That's what I'm talking about. Could it be? It's gotta be. It's the Tree of Life. It really is the Tree of Life. We've only seen it withered and dying, so it's hard to recognize, but that's gotta be how the Tree of Life is supposed to look. I never imagined. It would be so beautiful. Pretty spiffy, isn't it? Look at all the different colors. This is the way it should be. I'm sure of it. Oh. What's that? It's coming right at us. Whoa! Somebody popped out of the light! Who are you? I am Xerneas. I am the Tree of Life. You are the Tree of Life? Yes, the Tree of Life, made incarnate. This is Primeval Forest. As you can see, the Tree of Life has revived. This is all due to the actions of you two. Then, what happened to dark matter? It is gone. Its darkness did not fall on this world. It found peace at last. It turned into a gentle light, which faded into nothingness. As a result, this world is no longer being drawn in toward the sun. Then that means, yes, the world has been saved. By you two. We thank you. Eric! I know, Chikorita. We did it! We really did it! We did it! Chikorita, Eric, watch out! Ow! Owie, owie, ow. Seriously, I told you to slow down. What'd you think would happen at that speed? Jirachi! And Celebi, too! I just couldn't wait to give you and Chikorita a big old hug. But I may have underestimated my speed a bit. But it's fine. Because you did it! Chikorita, Eric. You two are amazing! I wasn't sure you'd be able to do it, but you did! Thanks, Jirachi. And Celebi! But how do you even know? Arceus told everyone what happened. Arceus did? Yeah. He sent a message out to all the Pokemon in the world. He said that the planet was safe now. The darkness that had been covering the world has been swept away, and the sun is back to the way it should be. Everyone is ecstatic and celebrating. I had no idea. Well, now you do. That's why I was so happy that I wanted to just to grab you up and squeeze you till you... Huh? Why'd you dodge? Because you always go too fast, Jirachi. It would hurt to be hit at that speed. That's not a hug, that's a body slam! Really? Yeah. I'm glad you're so happy, but I don't think I need a body slam to prove it. Yarp! Huh? That's curious. I was just about to envelop Chikorita in my fond embrace, but Chikorita seems to have disappeared. Ampharos! Oh, if it isn't my Eric. Whoa. And now Eric has disappeared as well. Perhaps you should look behind you. Perhaps you should look behind you, Ampharos. Esper! Eric, you did it. I imagined it was no easy thing to defeat dark matter as you did, but you protected our world. You did a fine job. But where is Chikorita? Did Chikorita go somewhere? Behind you, Ampharos. Oh. What are you doing skulking about back there? Was the battle so exhausting? No, I believe it was only because you ran into Chikorita not so long ago. What? Moi? You really never know where you are or what you're doing, do you? Never mind how you managed to do that. Chikorita, forgive me. I offer my most sincere apologies. Are you alright? Yeah, I'll survive. I was just playing dead so you wouldn't hit me again. We're back, Chief. You did a fine job, Chikorita. You beat dark matter. Thanks, Ampharos. Hehe, this is pretty nice. Praise me a bit more. I did a really good job. Oops. Give him an inch and some people will take a mile, huh? You do remember that it was only because of our efforts that the Tree of Life was stopped from flying right off the planet, right? I am a genius after all. Yeah, I won't forget that, but it was thanks to you all that this world was saved. And that's why everyone's so happy right now. So just keep pouring it on. We saved the whole world! It's amazing! Do you know how amazing it is? Do you, Eric? I guess we should be praising you a bit more, too. Huh, Eric? Huh? Me? Looks like Eric is not as accustomed to all the attention. I'm not that fond of Chikorita's preening, but I am glad. I'm so very glad that you both made it back. Esper. Esper. Beep, beep. Oh, that's... Is that the expedition gadget ringing? We're all taking out our gadgets. Can anyone hear me? Dedenne! Is that you, Dedenne? Chikorita! You're alright then. Thank the stars. And Eric, what about Eric? Alive and kicking right here with us. We are all in Primeval Forest right now. Oh, Chief! Yes, your hardworking chief is here, as is Jirachi. We are all fine. Forget him, Dedenne. If you're calling us like this, then... That's right, I'm not turned to stone anymore! Everyone that explored the prehistoric ruins is back to normal. Mawile, Bunnelby, Weasel, and I managed to get hold of Archin a little while ago. He's up on Revelation Mountain. I tried to reach Swirlix, but she was too busy stuffing herself with perfect apples to talk. Everyone's okay! And it's all thanks to you, Chikorita and Eric. Thank you both so much. That's great. It's really great to hear. But back then Dedenne! Don't worry about us! Get out of here, for our sakes! I couldn't save you. Don't apologize for that. You fought so hard for all of us after that, and that's why we can still talk together like this. So, Chief, We're all headed back to Society headquarters now. Got it. We'll all celebrate back at headquarters when we're home together. Yes, sir. We'll see you there. So the other Pokemon who were turned to stone should all be back to normal. Then that means Entei and Latios and all the rest of them are fine. And everyone in the village. My old Pops. I'm so glad. Oh man, I can't hold it back anymore. Chikorita. You must have had to bottle up many emotions to make it this far. You just take your time, child. As for the rest of you, I would say it's about time we all head home. Back to Lively Town. Alright, bye Xerneas. And so Eric and the other Expedition Society members returned to Lively Town. Upon their return, they were welcomed with overwhelming congratulations and thanks. The various members, who had been separated for so long, were reunited at last. With the world saved, together they showed their joy and gratitude. And several days later, Esper, thank you. We owe you a great deal for your help. That's quite all right. You gave me a place to be when I had nowhere left to go. I should be thanking you. You be careful on your way home. And the same goes for you, Chikorita and Eric. Yup. Thanks for giving us the time off to go visit Ampharos. Give our best to the good people of Serene Village. We will. Then we'll be off now. Alright, bye everyone. Take care. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks to the world being at peace. And to the good offices of the Chief of the Expedition Society, of course. Chikorita and Eric took a bit of time off from exploring in order to return home to Serene Village. The plan had always been for Esper to return home to the village. And although they knew the villagers were safe, and things were back to normal, they still could not help worrying. And so they decided to return home for a short visit. The first time that I stood here and saw Lively Town with my own eyes, it all seemed so new and exciting. Looking at it now, that memory seems like it was a really long time ago. Thank goodness everyone returned back to normal after being turned to stone. Eric, Chikorita, I know I've said it before, but thank you for saving our world. It is a mysterious thing, isn't it? I first heard that Eric was a human all that long time ago in the village. But to think that it was actually an incredibly ancient Pokemon that called Eric to this world, or that Eric had fought dark matter before in the ancient past. I know what you mean. I was shocked too when I heard about it from Celebi, about Mew and all that stuff. I can't really say anything about it, since I don't remember that time myself. It doesn't matter whether you remember it or not. You did your duty, Eric. Both in the past and now again. Whenever the world needed you, Eric, you answered the call and came to save us from the dangers that had befallen us. You are our hero, Eric. I hope you don't ever forget that. I think Chikorita is just as much a hero, though, to be honest. That's right. Eric's my hero, too. So go on, Eric. Show some pride. See? Like this. Stop, Chikorita. Just stop. I hate it when you make that face. What? Why? Thanks, Esper. And you too, Chikorita. Huh? Wait a second. If I came to this world a long time ago in the past, then I must have gone back to the human world after battling dark matter, right? Probably because I'd done what I came here to do, but humans aren't immortal, so if it was in the ancient past, how did that work unless time travel works differently between worlds? Who knows? But we got rid of dark matter, and now the world is at peace again. So, what's gonna happen to me? Now that I've done my duty, what will happen to me? Oh, please don't tell me they're gonna do that cliche where the hero has to... where we have to end up, like, going back to becoming a human, leaving, I guess in this case, Chikorita all by Chikorita's lonesome. That would be unfortunate. I guess I'll be going back to the human world and leaving this place. I might have to say goodbye to everyone. Huh? What is it, Eric? You're being a stick in the mud. You seem deep in thought. Is there something on your mind? Yeah? Well, okay then. As long as you're fine. Now, let's get going. I can't wait to see everybody again. Wonder if Nuzleaf went back. Through valleys, over mountains, Chikorita, Eric, and Esper made their way back to Serene Village. And at last. I really like how Esper was so involved in the plot during the climax. You know, it brings back an older character from the story, which is kind of cool. Someone else, one of our friends at school. But here we are back in Serene Village. We're here! Serene Village! What do you think? Will everyone be blown away to see us back? Everybody, we're back! Huh? Where is everyone? Everyone's gone? What could have happened? Eric! Chikorita! Esper! Welcome home! Whoa! Welcome home, guys! How did you know we were even coming right now? Esper told us. Esper, you did? And then we all decided to surprise you. Seriously? I can't believe you left us out of the loop like that. Well, I did. It only seemed natural when Deerling first mentioned it. Even if Esper hadn't told us, though, we all knew you were coming back. Don't underestimate the power of Kecleon Shop's information network. In any case, you have done the village proud. Chikorita and Eric, you two saved our whole world after all. I knew it. You could do it. I knew it all along. That it was all because you had a great teacher like me to guide you. Oh, I dunno. I think you might be wrong on that front, Vice Principal. Chikorita, Eric, thank you. Yes, we sure do thank you. You two have really grown up to be pretty fantastic. If I'm being perfectly frank, I'd had my doubts about you. I'm sorry for underestimating you all this time. And thank you. Yeah, thanks! Thank you so much. Everybody. We're so glad you're all back to normal. Oh, but where's Mr. Nuzleaf? Nuzleaf? You mean he came back to this village? Yes, though he didn't do much to announce his presence. Or that was what I heard anyway. Nuzleaf left. Pops! He went all around the village apologizing to everyone, good and proper. But in the end, after what Nuzleaf had done, he couldn't bear to face Eric again. And so he left, not long ago. I think that Mr. Nuzleaf was very sincere in regretting what he did. We don't hold anything against him. He was being controlled by another, after all. He's hardly to blame for his actions. Though he couldn't yet face Eric, he did say that he would be back again someday, without fail. He wanted me to tell you that, Eric, time can heal most things, even if some hurts seem insurmountable at first. Could you see fit to wait for him? Nuzleaf. Pops! You're really okay! I was worried about you, you know. Yes, child. You know. When I think on it now, in all the years we've shared, I don't believe I've once told you how proud I am of you. We may not share blood, but that's no excuse for me to not be a better parent. Forgive me. You did good, Chikorita, and I thank you for it. Pops! Chikorita. Alright, everybody. Let's all hear it for Chikorita and Eric. Hip hip hooray! And so Chikorita and Eric were heaped with praise and thanks. Not only were the villagers thrilled to see the world at peace once again, they were also curious to know about what had happened around the world. And so everyone gathered together at old Caracosta's home. Every last Pokemon in Serene Village. To hear Chikorita recount the tale of their greatest adventure yet. And that's how we learned that Eric had come to this world way back in the past, and fought alongside the ancient Pokemon Mew against Dark Matter. And at the end of their battles, Dark Matter was stopped, wasn't it? Right, it was stopped by something. Because the stars were, what was it about the stars? Come on, don't leave us hanging now. The tale became even more exciting in the telling, thanks to everyone's good humor. And a fine time was had by all. When the party finally broke up, late that night, everyone went their separate ways, each returning to their own home. Except for Eric, who had nowhere to go but the empty house Nuzleaf had left. Instead, Eric stayed the night in the warm home Chikorita had grown up in. And Caracosta was all too happy to have them both home again. Chikorita's room. It's been so long since I was last here. Alright, bed's all made. Wasn't today such a blast, Eric? But now I'm exhausted. Maybe I talked too much. I can't stay up another minute. I'm calling it a night. Sleep tight, Eric. Chikorita was really tired, huh? But it really was a fun day. I wonder how long these fun times can continue. These happy days with Chikorita and everyone. I wonder when I'll have to leave. I can't remember what happened in the past, so I have no idea how long I was here for then. I guess I'm pretty tired too. I think I'll just lie down for a bit. Oh yeah. I guess what I should really be wondering about is not when I'll have to leave, but whether I want to. I love this world. I want to stay with Chikorita and everyone else I've met. That's right. I don't want to leave. I've got to try to find a way that I can stay here in this world. There has to be a way. I'll start looking for it tomorrow. A way to stay. It's a beautiful morning. Eric is still out like a log, but I feel up and ready to go. I guess I'll just go for a little walk on my own. Huh? What's that light? Looks like it'll land over on the hill with the big tree. Pops! Hey Pops, get a look at this! Huh? Chikorita's gone already. I wonder where. Well. I think on the hill? Oh, Eric. Morning. You must have been tuckered out. You've slept half the morning away. What's that? You want to know where Chikorita has gone off to? Last I heard, Chikorita was planning to pop over to the hill with the big tree. The hill with the tree? That sure brings back some memories. Maybe I'll wander up there myself. So... yeah, Nuzleaf really isn't here. Can't believe Nuzleaf just up and left us. It's kind of sad, really. Everyone in the village. Didn't you want to see me? I didn't? Good morning, Eric. Well, might as well deposit some stuff. So many items, wow. We really acquired a lot of stuff. I guess 2 apples, 2 revivers, and 3 elixirs for whatever we're gonna need. That should suffice, I think, for... we should probably check on the hill with the big tree if we're going into Kangaskhan's. Alright, sure. Oh, you know, I saw Chikorita a little while ago, running off toward the large tree on the hill. Okay, Gumi. Morning, Eric. You're up early today. Apparently not as early as Chikorita, though. Door is tightly shut. I guess we can't go back in there? That's okay. Could probably live without going in there. Gotta find Chikorita. Chikorita. Oh, morning, Eric. Eric. Come on over. It feels nice under the clouds. It's true. Now that I think about it, we were sitting here under the clouds just like this. You remember? Back when we first met, you and I came up to this hill, and I told you about my dream. I remember. This is where I gave you that scarf, too. Come to think of it. I wonder how you ended up with those scarves anyway in the first place. Just because you were found with them. Kind of odd. It's like it was meant to be. This is where Ampharos let us become Junior Expedition Society members. This is where we decided to leave the village and set out together. There's so many memories up here. It's true. I remember so many times. It's no wonder, though. This is a great spot. The wind feels so nice up here. I really want to stay in this world. That's it. Chikorita. And so Eric told Chikorita what was coming. Eric! And how the role that Eric had to play in this world had come to an end. Before long, it would be time to return to the human world. And yet Eric wished to stay right here in this world, to be a Pokemon, instead of capturing and collecting them. And so they needed to find a way for Eric to stay. So Eric explained to Chikorita on that day, there on the hill with the big tree, more than anything else, I want to stay here with you, Chikorita. I don't ever want to say goodbye. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. Chikorita? Eric, do you know why I came here? I saw a light falling here onto this hill. That light was actually Xerneas. Xerneas? When he found me here, Xerneas said that he was here to wake me. Xerneas came to wake Chikorita? He said he promised me. Why would Xerneas promise me something like that? And when, even? It all seemed like some kind of weird joke. But when I touched Xerneas' horns, I understood. I remembered. Eric, the truth is, I'm Mew. Well played, team. Well played. So it looks like Chikorita is actually Mew in disguise. Just unbeknownst to Chikorita. Wow! Mew? That Mew? The one who... Yeah. Back when Celebi told me that he thought this battle would be my battle to fight, I knew somehow that he was right. It was like something just clicked. Although I had no idea what it meant then. But once I touched Xerneas, I finally got it. In my previous life, I was Mew. In a previous life? Eric, we met a long time ago. Way longer than you can even imagine. And when we fought, way back then in the past, we defeated dark matter thanks to the stars aligning just right. Or, that's what we thought. But that wasn't really true. Eric, you and Mew defeated dark matter using all your strength. But it's no good to just defeat dark matter. All the hatred inside dark matter rained down upon the world. So that dark matter would be reborn in the distant future. And it was. It's like dark matter told us in this battle. In other words, the last time we defeated dark matter, we actually failed. Mew messed up. I messed up. So I was prepared to take responsibility. I sent my own spirit into the future, to be born as Chikorita. Chikorita, you... Eric, it wasn't the Behem that made you lose all your memories. It was me. I, or Mew, erased your memories. It was what you agreed to. Before you came to this world. I agreed to having my memories erased? We made all those plans, like sealing the luminous water and all that. But I realized, if we just depended on what we already knew, we'd just repeat the same mistakes. We couldn't win like that. Couldn't you just learn from your mistakes? Just saying. Dark matter was born from the negative emotions lurking within ancient Pokemon. Some of those emotions originated from Mew as well. But when I accepted dark matter disappeared, along with the part of it that came from Mew. It was my battle. I was fighting to forgive Mew, to forgive myself. The moment that I accepted dark matter, I set in motion my own destruction as a part of dark matter. It's not you who has to go, Eric. It's me. Wow. Okay, game. Way to put a different twist on this. Chikorita! I asked Xerneas for one more favor. When I remembered everything, I knew I would disappear. But I wanted to at least tell you, Eric. I had to explain. I begged him not to make me disappear before I could get that chance. So, I'm glad he kept his end of the bargain. It's a strange feeling. I'm Mew, but at the same time, I'm not. I'm Chikorita too, you know? I'm not the same Mew I was back then. The part of me that is Mew is filled with joy at finally having done what I was meant to do. But the part of me that is Chikorita hates that I have to give up on my dreams right when I was just starting to get started, and hates that I have to say goodbye to you. Just so you know, Eric, I really wanted to stay with you too, Eric. I actually wanted to stay with you forever, but the light, Chikorita. I guess I'm out of time. Just remember that this world only keeps going because everyone supports one another. They live every day accepting one another. The one who taught that truth to a self-centered fool like me is you, Eric. Chikorita. I had a lot of fun. Getting to have a dream. Getting to meet you. Getting to live. Chikorita, wait! Thank you. It was all because of you, Eric. Wow. We're put in the position our partner was put in the previous Mystery Dungeon games. Wow. I'll be fine. I'm always fine, aren't I? So Eric, do me one last favor. And don't you cry. Chikorita is... No, it can't be. This isn't how it's supposed to end. Is this why I chose to forget everything? Did I know that this was the only way things could end? Did I have to forget to be able to go through with it all? For the sake of the Pokemon world? And most of all, for Chikorita? Chikorita! Chikorita! Come back! Wow. There goes our best friend. Well, of course the credits will roll on a very sad note. Of course. Not even surprised. Not even surprised. But, so it looks like we have discovered the truth. That Chikorita was Mew reborn all along. And we don't have to go anywhere. But Chikorita did. Please tell me there's a way to get Chikorita back. Maybe we can ask Arceus? I don't know. There's gotta be something we can do. Too bad we can't make a plea with Xerneas. Maybe we can. I don't know. I don't know. Either way, I think the Expedition Society hopefully is going to help us, you know, come up with an expedition to pick up Chikorita, because no way I'm going to let my best friend just be gone forever. That's just not the way we're going to do this. That said, we have saved the world. Which, I can't believe we actually did it. It wasn't the easiest. This isn't. I understand that a lot of you probably think this game is easy. Which, I mean, you do have the Looplets and Emeras that do make the game a lot. They do actually significantly make things easier. But level-wise, the wild Pokemon are quite a bit stronger than I'm used to in a Mystery Dungeon game, compared to where I am at the time. So this really has been a challenge for me, plus I haven't played a Mystery Dungeon game in quite a while. So this really has been a challenge, more or less, but it has been extremely enjoyable. I've honestly been enjoying every minute of this. I am really just... I can't even get over the whole story. So many twists. Oh my goodness. With Esper doing the whole double agent thing. Chikorita is the one that has to leave instead of us. They basically took all of the, a bunch of the Mystery Dungeon, cliches and twisted them around. And honestly, I think they deserve a lot of respect for that. This has just been so enjoyable. And we're not done yet. I'm gonna see what I can do to be able to get at least all the legendary Pokemon. I don't know how I'm gonna do it with... The way this game works is apparently in order to get every Pokemon is you have to do all these missions. and that's how you get the Pokemon to connect with you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do every single mission on screen to recruit, well, or should I say connect with every single Pokemon. I might do some of it off screen for whatever, in some capacity, just because otherwise this would become an endless series, and we'd never end up getting anywhere for real. I think what I'm thinking of is anything involving legendary Pokemon, I will try to do on screen for them. I'll basically do that stuff with all of you guys. As for random missions with random Pokemon, things might be a little bit different in that regard. I don't know how I'm going to do that. For now, I'm going to see what I'm just going to stick to whatever I can do on screen. I might do some training at some sort if some of the dungeons do get a little more complicated, as in higher levels, but we are going to probably be able to start using our stronger Pokemon, aside from just, well, since Chikorita's gone, I guess Mudkip, or Eric the Mudkip. But seriously, this game, I understand it took me a while to be able to play this game, and as soon as I got this game, which I got it like around the time it came out, I was just counting the days until I could start playing. Although it did take a little while before I was able to get the opportunity to do so. And then I understand time-wise other stuff came up, and it took quite a while to be able to get this far, but I have been enjoying every second of this. So many people involved. Is there a reason they couldn't do the credit thing like a little bit faster maybe? So many people involved in making this game, but honestly, they did a great job. Once again, the game's not over, but the story was so far, oh my goodness. So, here they're giving their special thanks. You know what, I'm just gonna give a special thanks to all of you human Latiosites out there who have been watching, giving me advice, because your advice has definitely been invaluable. It's a Let's Play, not I Play. I have been, having fun. I hope you guys have been having fun as well. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. So, I want to thank all of you guys out there, especially those of you who are still watching, because I understand we're like probably at least 2/3 through the credits, and well, do any of you actually watch the credits here or not? I would imagine a lot of you probably just either fast forward the credits or just stop watching. I don't know. Who knows? But I've been having a blast. And I see Mudkip, well, Eric the Mudkip, just sitting there all by himself. I can't imagine being very happy, very sad indeed, since Chikorita did have to leave him. But hopefully we can find a way to bring Chikorita back. I assume that'll probably come, if it's going to happen, sometime soon? Otherwise it'd be a really sad note to end on. On the other hand, would it still be Chikorita or would it be Mew? Well, I guess the only way we're gonna find out is by, going. So, I suppose we're gonna have to do some missions around the, Expedition Society without Chikorita's assistance. Well, it's a good thing we do have other friends from school. But, once again, I cannot thank you, human Latiosites, enough. You guys have helped me so much throughout this journey, and it ain't over yet. When two spirits meet and go through so much together, they must be drawn back together. They will surely meet again. Okay, that's good to know. The end. Or is it? Well, guess we've made it to the epilogue, haven't we? So, unfortunately, Chikorita has moved on. But, as the game said, we're destined to meet again. So I guess our only job now is to make it happen. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time when we try to go find Chikorita through whatever it takes. See you guys then. Goodbye.